Well, hi everyone. We are at historic Poole Forge Park and we're ready to drive through the covered bridge on our way to Shady Maple. I never get sick of driving through the covered bridges. I love them. And even when I'm just like, out and about or whatever, I still sometimes will cut through here so I can drive through the bridge instead of go on the road because I don't know, I just find them so cool. I love the ones that you can drive through. So anyway, we are turning left. This is Poole Forge Road right here. And we're going to be just meandering through some back roads that go to Shady Maple, and it's not that much longer. It's just super pretty to go this way. I much rather take the back roads anywhere to get to any place than to travel the main roads. But sometimes, the main roads are quicker and more convenient, but we have a little time and I thought the scenery is just so pretty, and I know the snow's going to be melting, so I thought we would just take this little drive and enjoy some of the snow scenery in Lancaster County. And right up here, we're turning right onto Ligalaw Road. And if any of you guys are around this area, if you park at Poole Forge, and if you're bike riders, this is like an excellent area to ride your bike around these roads. It's just, it's not too hilly, and, there's good parking at Poole Forge, and it's pretty, the roads are pretty quiet for the most part. And today is February 27th, and it's supposed to get up to like 43 degrees and then be in the 50s on Saturday. So I know the snow is really gonna melt, which is awesome. I can't wait to get into spring mode. I know we're gonna get our batteries charged up for our e-bikes because, being cooped up so long this winter, my husband and I are both just, chomping at the bit to get outside and, take some bike rides or walks anywhere, so looking forward to the spring coming for sure. I know all of us are. This has been a long winter. So up here at the stop sign, we're going to make a quick left and then a right to stay on Ligalaw Road. So this is like a really nice road to ride your bikes on, or jog. It is pretty flat. I don't know if the camera picked that up driving, but I just heard a rooster cockle-doodly-dooing, cockly-doodly-doo, whatever. Right up here, coming up on our right, is Shirk's Bike Shop. And they're a really awesome family. They have, it's a big family-run operation right here to the right. That's their shop. And if you ever need some bike repairs, that's a great shop to go to right there. My dad passed away, but his motto, he would always be like, you gotta go to Shirk's. You gotta go to Shirk's. Shirk's is the only place to go. So every time I go past Shirk's, I hear him saying that in my head. So I miss that. Gotta go to Shirk's. So, but they're a really awesome family, and they do super good job on bikes. And coming up to the next stop sign, we're going to be turning right onto Fetterville Road. have to say, for as much snow and cold weather and ice that we've had this year, it is, every snowstorm and ice storm that we've had, it is absolutely gorgeous. Like, this is so pretty, and it just kind of, makes everything like so clean with the white snow. I don't know, it is really pretty and peaceful, and it kind of makes things quiet with the snow on everything in the winter. So for those things, I do like that, but I'm not going to miss it. But it is really beautiful, I have to say. I'm so glad we did this drive, because this is probably one of the last drives that we'll do, with snow. Coming up on our left, we're going to be turning onto Frogtown Road. Actually, speaking of frogs, before we know it, the peepers and all those frogs that, wake up for, I guess, like mating, and they're going to be awake soon. So that's cool. I always love hearing the peepers in the spring at the ponds. I always go to Springton Manor. Last year I didn't see them there because the one pond was all dried up. So we'll have to find a spot to go and visit the peepers, because that is so cool. That's one of my favorite things in the spring, is when the peepers are peeping. I love this little Frogtown Road. I think it's just really cute, all the farms and stuff, one after another. Now, straight ahead, we are going to be right at Route 23, right at Shady Maple. That's where the cow farm is. They sell milk and honey and eggs and stuff there, right straight ahead. And there's some cows at the barn. So turning left onto 23 West, and Shady will be up here on our left. If you turn right here on 625, there's a Goodwill about a quarter of a mile, half a mile down on the left. That's a good Goodwill. It's a nice one. And here we are coming up to the Shady Maple shopping center. Well, I'm glad we did this drive. That was really relaxing, and the scenery was so pretty. So I'm super glad we did this. Plus, it's probably the last snow drive for the year until, sometime later this year. So whatever you're doing today, I hope you guys have a really wonderful day. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.